on the train. I love history.
Then you'll enjoy the Royal Mile.
What's that?
The main street in Old Town.
I'll add it to my list.
How long is your trip?
Just 4 days.
Short, but sweet.
I wish I had more time.
You can see a lot in 4 days.
Any restaurant recommendations?
Try traditional Scottish food.
Like what?
Haggis is famous.
What's haggis?
A traditional Scottish dish, very unique.
I'll be adventurous and try it.
Good for you. Also try Scottish salmon.
I love salmon.
It's the best in the world.
Now I'm getting hungry.
There's a dining car on this train.
Really? Where?
2 cars back, Coach D.
Maybe I'll get a snack later.
The coffee is quite good.
Good to know.
How long is the journey?
About 5 hours.
That's right. We arrive at 4:20. Plenty of time to relax.
I usually read on the train.
What are you reading?
A mystery novel.
I brought a book too.
What kind?
A travel guide to Edinburgh.
Very practical.
I like to be prepared.
That's smart traveling.
This has been a lovely conversation.
Indeed. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Enjoy Edinburgh.
Thank you. Enjoy your family visit.
I will. Safe travels.
You too.
At a pet grooming salon.
Good morning. Welcome to Fluffy Paws Pet Grooming.
Good morning. I'm here to drop off my dog.
What's your dog's name?
His name is Max. He's a golden retriever.
Hello, Max. What a handsome boy.
He's very friendly, but also very dirty. That's why we're here.
What services does Max need?
Definitely a bath. He rolled in mud yesterday.
Oh no, dogs love doing that. It's his favorite thing, unfortunately. Would you like a full grooming package?
What does the full package include?
Bath, haircut, nail trimming, and ear cleaning.
That sounds perfect. He needs all of that.
When was his last grooming appointment?
About 2 months ago.
We recommend grooming every 6 to 8 weeks.
I should bring him more often.
Regular grooming keeps dogs healthy and happy. Does Max need a haircut? His fur is long.
Golden retrievers shouldn't be shaved short.
Really? Why not?
Their coat protects them from heat and cold.
I didn't know that. We'll trim and thin the coat instead.
That makes sense. Thank you for explaining.
Does Max behave well during grooming?
He's calm, but doesn't like nail trimming.
Many dogs are scared of nail clippers. How do you handle nervous dogs?
We go slowly and give lots of treats. Max loves treats. That should help.
How long will the grooming take?
For a full package, about 1 hour 45 minutes. Can I wait here?
Yes, or we can call when he's ready.
I'll come back in 2 hours then.
Perfect. Max will look beautiful.
Thank you. See you soon.
Bye, Max. Be a good boy.
At the photo printing store.
Excuse me, can you help me with this machine?
Of course. Are you trying to print photos?
Yes, but I don't understand how it works.
It's easy. First, How are your photos stored?
They right on my phone.
Perfect. Connect your phone with this cable.
This cable?
Yes, plug it into your phone.
Okay, it's connected now. What next?
The screen will show all your photos.
Wow, I have so many pictures.
You can scroll through and select the ones you want.
I just tap on the photos I want to print.
Exactly. A checkbox appears when selected.
How many photos can I print at once?
Up to 50 photos per order.
I only need about 15 photos.
That's a nice amount.
What size do you want?
4 times 6, 5 times 7, or 8 times 10.
I'll do 5 times 7 for most of them.
You can choose different sizes for different photos.
That's convenient. Do you want glossy or matte finish?
Glossy is shiny, matte is smooth without shine.
Glossy looks more professional, right?
Many people think so. It makes colors pop.
I'll choose glossy then.
Now press the print button.
How long until they are ready?
About 12 minutes for 15 photos.
That's fast. Where do I pay?
Pay at the machine with card or cash.
Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. Enjoy your printed memories.
Discussing a new roommate.
I finally found a new roommate.
That's great news. How did you find them?
I posted an ad online last week.
Did you get many responses?
About 18 people contacted me.
That's a lot. How did you choose?
I interviewed 6 people in person.
What questions did you ask?
Work schedule, cleanliness habits, noise tolerance. Those are important to know. I learned that from my last roommate disaster.
What happened with your last roommate?
She was very messy and played loud music.
That sounds frustrating.
It was. We argued all the time.
So, what's your new roommate like?
Her name is Jessica. She's a nurse.
A nurse?
Yes.
What else does she work?
She works night shifts at the hospital.
So she sleeps during the day?
Yes, but I'm at work during the day anyway.
That actually works out perfectly.
Some people prefer that arrangement. I do. I like my privacy.
Is she clean and quiet?
She seems very organized and calm.
Did you do a background check?
Yes, her history is completely clean.
You can never be too careful.
I also checked her references.
What did her previous landlord say?
She always paid rent on time, no problems.
When does she move in?
Next weekend. I'm a little nervous.
It'll be fine. You did your research.
I hope we become good friends.
At a trophy and engraving shop.
Welcome to Golden Awards. How can I help you?
Hi. I need to order trophies for a sports league.
What sport is it for?
Youth soccer, kids ages 7 to 9.
How many trophies do you need?
We need 12 trophies for the winning team.
Do you want participation awards too?
What do you mean?
Small awards so every child gets something.
That's a nice idea. How many kids total?
There are 55 kids in the league.
Medals sound perfect. Less expensive too.
Yes, medals are $6 each. Trophies start at $18.
What sizes of trophies do you have?
Small, medium, and large.
What's the difference?
Small is 5 inches, medium 9 inches, large 13 inches.
Medium sounds right for kids.
Medium is our most popular for youth sports.
Can you add the team name to each trophy?
Absolutely. That's called engraving.
How much extra is engraving?
Engraving is $4 per trophy.
Can you also add each child's name?
Yes, we can engrave both. Team name and player name.
Perfect. The kids will love seeing their names.
When is your award ceremony?
In 3 weeks. Is that enough time?
Plenty of time. We usually need 1 week.
Great. What's the total cost?
12 trophies plus 55 medals plus engraving. About $600 total.
That's within our budget.
I'll prepare an official quote for you.
Thank you for all your help.
Happy to help. Those kids will be so proud.
Discussing installing solar panels.
We are thinking about getting solar panels.
That's a big decision. What made you interested?
Our electricity bills are so expensive.
How much do you pay each month?
Around $280. In summer, with air conditioning.
That is high. Solar could really help.
But the installation cost scares me.
It's expensive upfront, but you save over time.
How much does installation cost?
For an average house, about $16,000 till $26,000.
That's a lot of money.
But there are tax credits and rebates.
What kind of tax credit?
The government gives you 30% back in tax credits.
So I'd save $4,800 to $7,800 on taxes.
Exactly. That reduces the cost significantly.
How long until the panels pay for themselves?
Usually between 6 and 11 years.
And the panels last longer than that?
Most panels last 25 to 30 years.
So after 11 years, electricity is basically free.
Almost free. Minimal maintenance cost.
Does our roof get enough sunlight? Your roof faces south, right? Yes.
South-facing roofs are ideal for solar.
What about cloudy days?
Panels still work, just less efficiently.
Do we need batteries to store power?
Batteries are optional but helpful.
What happens without batteries at night?
You use electricity from the regular grid.
This is a lot to think about.
Get quotes from several solar companies first.
Good idea. I'll do more research.
It's worth it for the environment too.
At a fabric store.
Hello, welcome to So Creative Fabric Store.
Hi, I want to make curtains for my living room.
How exciting! Do you sew often?
This is my first sewing project ever.
Curtains are a great beginner project.
Really? I was worried it would be too hard.
It's mostly straight lines, very simple. How many windows do you need curtains for?
Just 2 large windows.
What measurements do you have?
Each window is 3.5 feet wide and 4.5 feet tall.
Do you want the curtains to touch the floor?
Yes, I like that elegant look.
You'll need extra length for the hem and rod pocket.
How much extra fabric?
Add about 14 inches to your total length.
So I need fabric that's 5.7 feet long. About 68 inches per panel.
You'll need for panels.
Why for panels?
2 panels per window looks fuller and nicer.
I understand now. What color are you thinking?
Something neutral, maybe beige or gray. That's a cotton blend, easy to sew.
Is cotton good for curtains?
Yes, it hangs nicely and blocks some light.
How much does this fabric cost?
$11 per yard. You'll need about 8 yards.
So roughly $88 for the fabric.
Correct, plus thread and maybe a pattern.
Do I need a pattern for curtains?
Not really. I can teach you the basics today.
You would do that? Thank you.
Of course, we want your project to succeed.
At a food truck.
Hi, welcome to Taco Local Food Truck.
Hi. Everything smells amazing here.
Thank you, best tacos in the city.
What do you recommend for a first-timer?
Our street tacos are the most popular.
What's in a street taco?
Small corn tortillas with meat, onions, and cilantro.
What meat options do you have?
Chicken, beef, pork, or vegetarian beans. Which meat is your personal favorite? The pork carnitas are incredible. Slow, cooked for hours.
That sounds delicious. I'll try the carnitas.
How many tacos do you want? Most people order 3 tacos.
I'll take 3 carnitas tacos then.
Excellent choice. Any salsa on the side?
What kinds of salsa do you have?
Mild green, medium red, and extra hot habanero.
How hot is the habanero?
Very hot, only for spicy food lovers. I'll play it safe with medium red.
Do you have any drinks?
Soda, water, and homemade horchata.
What's horchata?
A sweet rice drink with cinnamon, very refreshing.
I've never tried that before. 1 horchata, please.
Perfect. Anything else?
That's everything. 3 carnitas tacos. Red salsa and horchata. How much is the total?
$13 for everything.
Great price.
Here you go. Your food will be ready in 6 minutes.
Thank you. I'm so hungry.
You're gonna love it.
Discussing moving overseas.
I have some big news to share.
You look excited.
My company is transferring me to London.
London, England.
That's right.
That's incredible.
I know. I can't believe it either.
How long is the transfer for?
At least 3 years, maybe longer.
That's a huge life change.
I'm excited, but also terrified.
What are you most worried about?
Leaving my family and friends behind.
That's the hardest part of moving abroad.
How will I cope so far away?
Video calls make distance easier these days.
That's true. Technology helps a lot.
What about your apartment here?
I have to break my lease or sublet it.
Subletting might be a good option in case you want to come back.
Exactly. Keep your options open. I don't even have a passport yet.
You better get one fast.
My company is helping with all the paperwork.
That's a relief. Work visas are complicated.
They're also helping me find an apartment in London.
Is London very expensive?
Extremely. Rent is much higher than here.
Is the company paying for housing?
They're giving me a housing allowance. That helps a lot.
When do you leave?
In 4 months.
So much to do.
Start packing and saying goodbyes.
I'll miss you the most. I'll visit you in London.
You better. I'll show you around.
Congratulations. This is a dream opportunity.
At a record store. Welcome to Spinning Classics Vinyl Records.
Hi. Wow, this store is incredible.
Thank you. We have over 12,000 records here.
I just bought my first record player.
Congratulations. Vinyl is making a big comeback.
Everyone says vinyl sounds warmer than digital.
It really does. There's something special about it.
I don't know where to start shopping there.
What kind of music do you enjoy?
I love classic rock from the 70s and 80s.
You came to the right place. Follow me. This section is huge. Classic rock is our biggest collection.
I see the Beatles. They're my favorite band.
The Beatles are timeless. Great choice to start.
How do I know if a record is in good condition?
Look for scratches on the vinyl surface.
What about the album cover?
The cover matters for collectors. Check the corners.
Why the corners specifically?
Old covers often have bent or torn corners.
This copy looks perfect.
That's near mint condition. Very nice.
How much does condition affect the price?
A lot. Mint records cost much more than worn ones.
How much is this Beatles album?
That one is $38. Original pressing from 1968.
Original pressing, what does that mean?
It's from the first time the album was printed.
Is that more valuable?
Yes, original pressings are worth more to collectors.
I had no idea collecting records was so detailed.
It's a wonderful hobby. You'll learn as you go.
Do you have any recommendations for beginners?
Start with albums you love and know well.
Why albums I already know?
You'll hear new details on vinyl you missed before.
That sounds exciting. I'll take this Beatles album to start.
Excellent first purchase. Enjoy the music.
Thank you. I'll definitely be back.
At a picture framing shop.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Perfect Frame Gallery.
I need to get this picture framed.
Let me see what you have.
It's a painting from my grandmother.
How special. Family artwork. Deserves a nice frame.
That's why I came to a professional shop.
You made the right choice. What style do you like?
I'm not sure. I've never framed anything before.
No problem. I'll help you choose.
What options do I have?
We have wood frames, metal frames, and ornate frames.
What's the difference?
Wood looks warm and traditional. Very classic. Metal is modern and sleek. Very minimalist. Ornate frames are decorative with detailed designs, like the fancy gold frames in museums.
I think wood would match my living room best.
Good choice. What color wood do you prefer?
Maybe dark brown or black.
Let me show you some samples.
I like this dark walnut color.
Walnut is beautiful. It will complement your painting.
Do I need glass over the painting?
Yes, glass protects the artwork from dust and damage.
What kind of glass should I choose?
Regular glass or non-glare glass.
What's non-glare glass?
It reduces reflections from lights and windows.
That sounds better for hanging in my living room.
I recommend non-glare for any sunny room.
How long will the framing take?
Usually about 9 days for custom framing.
And how much will everything cost?
For this size with walnut frame and non-glare glass, about $125 US. We also add acid-free backing to preserve it longer.
What does acid-free mean?
Regular materials can damage old artwork over time.
So acid-free keeps it safe for years.
That's wonderful. Let's do it.
I'll call you when it's ready.
Thank you so much for your expertise.